Do the dead frighten you?
Alright, looks like I'm live. Hello everybody. We're going to be doing a little bit different here and playing some pinball for the next two games. I'm going to do a real quick description of what I'm actually trying to accomplish here, since it's a little bit different than most things. I'm sure a lot of you probably know a good bit about pinball, but in case there's somebody that doesn't, more modern machines, or at least later machines, 90s and above, you've got modes that you're trying to play, objectives that you're trying to play in pinball and trying to complete. So much like a more standard video game, you have a objective to complete at an end of the game. And we're playing some Game of Thrones here, and this one is a good example of that. So it has a final wizard mode if you complete all the modes in the game and battle all the houses. It has a mini wizard mode called Hand of the King that you get by getting halfway there.
When you play the Game of Thrones, you win or you die.
The buzz you might be hearing in the background, I'm wondering if that is the Miss Pac-Man machine I've got going on behind me. I can disconnect that. And that might take some of that away and we can reconnect it later. Okay, so
Choose your house.
the key point of what makes this challenging to get to the final wizard mode is not necessarily being able to do it, but being able to do it in a way that I'm trying to do it consistently and do it here with just one shot. So I kind of spent a lot of time trying to hone the best strategy, the best way to go at this to make this happen. So that being said, I'm going to do a real quick description, and so that way you can hopefully follow along a little bit, and I'll be talking about it as I play. So you have 7 houses right here in the center. At the start of the game, you can pick which house you want to play as, and based on the house that you pick, you get different skills throughout the game. That aside, we're not going to worry about that too much. So the first thing is you need to beat all 7 houses to get to the final wizard mode, Iron Throne, which is our main goal. So I have to light the houses to be able to battle them. And we're going to do that by making shots associated with each house. Once the houses are lit, I can battle them. And if I complete the mode associated with that house, the house is beaten or completed. And once I complete the house, it will light solid in the center here. If I can light 4 of the houses, I get to go to the Hand of the King mini wizard mode. If I light and complete all 7 houses, we get to go to Iron Throne. Alright, so here we go. I'm going to be playing as House Stark. That's the house that I'm picking based on the fact that I start with that house already ready to go, and I don't have to make a difficult shot in order to get that house going. So when we plunge the ball, kind of right off the bat, we're going to jump into a tactic, which is going to be called validating the play field. So until the game knows that you hit enough switches, it doesn't really know where the ball is, and for that, you haven't started your ball save at the start of the game. We're going to launch it, and then catch it immediately. The ball save hasn't even started yet, so the game doesn't even know that I'm playing. So I get a little bit of free reign here to do stuff before I'm starting to lose time. So here we go. First thing we're going to do is we try to light our ball save.
Lock is lit.
So each of the houses are represented by this associated color. You can see the different shots are colored. The left side here, these 3 bank of targets are the Baratheon or yellow shots. Every time you complete a set, I'll let that go. Alright, so we did light our Lord of Light ball saver on the outside, which we've already used. So the biggest thing we're going to try to do is stay under control. And that's not a good start. Okay. So I've allotted 30 minutes for this. It takes about 20 minutes to get there. In case I had a bad start, I could technically try it again. Once again, I didn't validate the play field, so it going down the center didn't do anything. The game doesn't even know what happened. We can let that go as well. Until we get a good catch on it. So I'm going to use this time here where I would have a ball save, or just the game doesn't know what's going on. Well, that's going to go to hopefully light some of these shots. We're going to go a little risky here and try to finish off some of these so we can relight our ball save to keep things safer. Okay, we're going to go for that right orbit again. One more, and that'll light House Martell. We're going to go for that guy there. One more for Baratheon. If we light one more set, that'll relight our Lord of Light ball save. And that's out too. Alright. So we're on our last ball here. We've got plenty of time to give this one more shot. Now there are extra balls in the game. There's two, basically, that you can get access to. One for completing 3 houses, and then one from random pop bumper awards. Alright, so now we've got a couple houses lit. The goal right now would be to go ahead and start battling. If we can get to 3 houses completed, we will be able to collect an extra ball and keep this going. So my first battle is going to be Stark and Martell together. You can battle 2 houses at a time. The shots needed to complete these complement each other, so they're strategically picked for this purpose.
You don't get a name like that.
Alright, so we'll shoot the center 3 times. Third time will allow us to complete Stark on an orbit shot.
You're pushing your luck.
Okay, well we've now used 2 of our dangers out of the 3 we have available. So 0 more mistakes can be made. So you got to make 3 orbit shots in a row to complete Martell, which we just did. Now we can shoot the center to finish Martell, and we did that, which will start us right into another battle.
Ball 2 locked.
And we're going to just battle the next 2 houses we have available. And if we can beat one of these houses, which Baratheon is going to be the easiest one to complete, we can get an extra ball. And we've almost got Greyjoy completed as well. Yep, didn't want to do that. And I couldn't have saved that because I was out of dangers. Okay, we're gonna give it one more solid try since that only took just a few minutes. And then this time we'll get there. So that was a initial fail.
Choose your house.
Okay, so we'll do less talking, more playing.
Winter is coming.
Since there isn't really a continue available here, it's kind of a 1cc or nothing, if you will. Okay, so first things first, I want to get my
Back off.
set of drops down. But we got to play it smart and efficient and effective. So I'm taking safer shots and using a lot of holds and catches to control the ball. We're going to make shots to work on lighting our houses now that we've got the safety of the out lanes lit. Alright, we got Martel ready to go. Second Baratheon is ready. Greyjoy is ready.
Lock is lit.
Okay, we're gonna go. Baratheon is ready to go. Okay, got one Tyrell. One more Targaryen. So a lot of the key here is just trying to keep control of what's going on. Because as soon as I miss a shot, or even make certain shots, you lose control. Alright, so now that I've lost the safety of that, I'm going to go straight into battling. I use the safety of having the out lanes lit there to make some more dangerous shots. Alright, we're going right in. We'll short plunge that one. Center shot 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Now we can cash out on an orbit. There we go. Stark is completed. You can see it's lit solid here. And we've got one of our 3 shots made for Martel. There's 2. One more. There's 3. Now we shoot the center to finish it off. And there we go. So we've got Baratheon Greyjoy lit here again. We're going to go for those 2. Got that back. There we go. So Greyjoys is just a simple, you go for all 5 main shots. Oh, chill out. But you have a very short timer. Baratheon is just doing a sequence. And then you end it by hitting the left targets over there. Alright, so we finished Greyjoy. We've got our extra ball lit. Doing a castle up here for fun.
Extra ball is lit.
Alright, we'll let that come down.
Is lit.
There we go, hit a drop target to finish that. And we are ready to go to hand to the king. Ugh. Nope. Alright, so instead of trying to make that shot there with this flipper, it's safer for me to backhand it to the top and try to catch it coming down from the right orbit. It's a safer way for me to get it to this flipper to make that center shot. Here we go. So this is going to be mostly a scoring thing. There's really honestly no progress for me to make here, except I can try to collect that extra ball I've got lit. I'm honestly not in this for score. So on this table, you collect the extra ball from hitting the right orbit. And the right orbit is basically that shot on the right over there. Alright, let those go. We can stay in control here if we just got two. Much easier. There it is. So we collect our extra ball. The other thing we can do now that we've got that collected is try to light another one via the pop bumper award. So when it drops in the pops, never mind. Every pop bumper it hits, it selects a different award. Alright, so now we've got all our houses done that we have lit. We need to light more. So we're going to move the ball back to the right flipper. We've only got one more set of drops over here to relight our Lord of Light, so we're going to go for that. Whoa, that was close. There we go. This has started a hurry up, which we collect by just making that shot again. So now we've got that safety. We're going to pass the ball over. Nope, didn't quite pass it. Oh, we lost it immediately. Okay. We need to light some stuff up here. Alright, so we're going to backhand it. We're going to play this smart. Got to get the ball on the right flipper. Alright, that's one way to do it. We're going to go for the Targaryen shot and missed it. It'll bounce over, go again. There it is. There we go. Okay, now we can make some progress here. This is where I'd normally get greedy and just shoot the center shot from the other flipper, but I'm trying to play it smart. There we go. We got Tyrell lit too. That's going to be awesome. And we're almost ready with that.
Ball 2 locked.
So, oddly enough, actually, you know what? We're going to do just the Targaryen. So Targaryen's actually got 3 levels to it. Unlike the other houses, you play it once, you beat it, you complete it. There's 3 dragons you have to complete for Targaryen. But the first one's very simple with just a 3-shot series. 3 shots you need to make. A ramp shot, an orbit shot, and then a shot at the dragon shot or castle shot there, which has a kickback to it. Settle down, ball. Play it smart, pass it over, catch it, make the shot. Nope, nope, oh thank you. Okay, that actually worked in our favor, because we want to light our lock before we start our next battle. We are ready to do Blackwater multi-ball, and in order to do that we got to light our lock by hitting the 2 targets right there, and instead we biffed it. That's why I normally try not to shoot those unless I have protection, but we've got a solid start going so far.
Shoot.
Still technically on ball 1. So first things first, we have all our houses lit. We just need to light our lock. Almost.
Make a choice.
Alright, we'll do the video mode for you guys. The video mode's terrible. Attack with right button. Parry. Oh, we killed him.
Excellent.
Victory is mine. Still have a little ball save left. Alright, we've got our Lord of Light lit, which is good. There we go. Lock is lit. Notice how the ball is out of control here? Oh my god. And that's what happens when you make... All started from me trying to shoot the center from the left flipper, which I shouldn't have been doing. Alright, here we go. We got what we wanted. We're going in for our battle. So we're going to do Lannister and Tyrell together with the Blackwater multi-ball. So Lannister is one of the most dangerous modes to play since it requires you to hit these little stand-up targets with the yellow circles in front.
You cannot let Stannis.
Hitting those will light shots that you can then make. But now since we've got this multi-ball going here, we get a nice long ball save. Oh, jeez. Oh, come on. So we lost all 3 balls at the same time, which is really not good. So this is going to put the pressure on here. This is the last ball. This is one of the flashiest games, that is true. Alright, so now we got to play this extremely conservative. Let it go until we get a good grip on it. Alright.
I'll keep it.
That's what the ball save is all about. Settle down, make the shot. At this point, we just got to beast our way through. So we're going to fight the next dragon and try to finish Tyrell all at the same time. Play it smart. Pass it over. Now we're going to go for the green shots. Pass it. Green shots. Okay. Now we do have another multi-ball ready to go. This mode is still going, but it's close to being over. We might time that out. No, we're going to just lock this ball. We'll get closer to another Blackwater multi-ball. Okay. We got to play it smart here. We could still technically get another extra ball from the pops, which is a great thing if we get into a multi-ball. We can use that as our safety. We're going to go Targaryen and Tyrell again. Pick up where we left off. It saves your progress. Right now, both progress is going to happen from that right ramp shot. It's a difficult shot. Tricky part is getting it under control
Careful.
as it comes out of that. And unfortunately, that ain't happening. So that's gonna more or less be the available time slot I've got for Game of Thrones. We were somewhat close, but could not do it. It'd be very easy for me to just want to start again and again, but that's not what this is about. So we had a really good first ball, but then a lot of things kind of didn't go our way there. But that doesn't mean we still don't have a shot at completing another pinball machine. Next up, we'll have Tron. I hate to say it, but that's going to be way tougher to wizard mode than this, but it is also completely possible. We will find out here very shortly. I guess this would be the time to do the switch over, and I got to move stuff around. I know
The
nothing.
great castle of Winterfell with 20 men.
So, all right. Gonna wait for them to cut screens, and then I'm going to start moving stuff over. That was close.